Are you telling me all this time my mic was muted? Ellen, all this time my mic was muted? All this time my mic was muted? You mean to tell me all this energy I was giving my mic was muted? Jesus Christ. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. They don't want me to be great. They don't want me to be great, but I am focused on the goal. On the goal. I cannot believe it. Like all this time I was talking to myself. Okay, now let's go back. Let's go back to what I was saying. What I was saying was I slept at 3 a.m. last night because I was listening to Arion Mortel's baby mama number 2. You know, when I say that baby mama number 2, I feel bad because I do not want to call Melody a baby mama. She's not a baby mama. She was married to this man, Ellen. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you. First of all, thank you for the super chat. I feel bad. I feel bad, like, I didn't know that my mic was muted. The ancestors are to blame. But, what I'm saying is, I do not, when I was watching Ariane last night, and I slept at 3 p.m., at 3 a.m., it's something that I don't do, all right? And I was listening to her, and she was acting as she's Ian Fix My Life. Is that her name? She's like, she's now, now we should be listening to her, people who've been married, and she's questioning us like, you know what? If your husband cheats on you, who are you supposed to blame? If your husband is constantly pursuing me, are you supposed to blame me? You should be blaming your husband. What is it that you're not doing at your household that he's pursuing me? Listen. Okay, so she was in her 20s. Okay, so I have a daughter, 13 years old. I'm thinking maybe it's around the same age that her, because she has 2 kids. I feel like, I don't know how old her daughter is, but I feel like isn't she around that same age as my daughter? I don't know. She's younger than me, way younger than me. Okay. But at the same time, I'm raising my child to know her worth. Therefore, you're in your 20s, you're in college, you meet this motel kind of a guy, handsome, telling you all the sweet things that you want to hear, right? All right. Telling you, you know what? I'm going to buy you that car. Baby girl, you don't have to pursue your nursing career. I got you covered. Don't worry about anything, right? Okay, so then you go ahead, listen to the motel, all right? And you settle down, and by the time you realize, oh my gosh, he's married. He's married. You're 2, 3 years into it, 4 years, you're already in love, right? And you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that he was married. Okay, so what did you do after you realized that he was married? So I would give her grace, like the Bible calls me to extend some grace. We are extending grace on this platform tonight. Let's extend some grace. Okay, so then I'm going to extend some grace to you, Arion, in the first year of having an affair. Because you don't know if my husband is married to me. You don't know that, all right? Second year, you still don't know because, he's showering you with all gifts and all these nice things that you need, all right? You're in college, okay? So you need gas money, you need food, you want to go buy, eat somewhere. You do not know, all right? Okay, so then you don't know. And then all of a sudden, you realize into your 3 years of into the relationship material, you realize, oh my gosh, yeah, he's married. Yes, he's married. But then you say, oh, I'm already in love. And so I'm not going to let it go. Now, at that point, I blame you, Ariane. Unfortunately, listen, everything we do as mothers, You have brought up two children and you have a daughter? Come on. Come on. You keep saying, somebody was asking her, what are your goals in life? What is it, Ariane? What are your goals in life? She kept saying, I want to break the generational curse. And the generational curse was, I don't want to raise my child in the single mom household that I was raising. Girl, you're doing exactly the same thing. You're doing exactly the same thing. All right? Because you now have two children, all right, raising them in a single house household. And on top of that, you're going live, okay, dissing the father of your baby, second born. I don't know about the first child, all right? She was, oh my, you guys, you missed a whole lot. Leave alone, forget about Gigi, because Gigi was after. There was another girl called Brandy. Brandy came way prior to Gigi. And Brandy was asking her all sort of good questions. Brandy is asking her, what are you? So, okay, so then, okay, you were in love. You were in college. You met Motel. You did not know that he was married, right? You did not know that he was married. Then 2-3 years into the relationship, you realize, oh my gosh, Motel is married. He has 3 children. What did you do? She said, don't blame me. Already at that time, I was already in love. Okay? Are you married? She kept diverting. She never answered the questions. She never answered questions. And to me, I'm thinking, I give credit, now I don't like Melody in the sense that she has made a whole lot of money out of the divorce. All right? She has made a whole lot of money out of this divorce with Motel. All right? My issue is, well, Melody has made so much money out of this. What's her name? Ariane, on the other hand, wants to act like she's a victim. All right? She wants to act like as a victim. Like she says. So what did you listen? For a mother, now I don't like her. I don't like Melody, but she acted in a very classic way, knowing that her emotions has been hurt. Can you imagine? You've been married to this man for 10 plus years. You have 3 children with this man. She's driving in the wee hours of the morning to go meet your ass. Now, trust you me. You're lucky you never met me. I'm not going to be driving to a side chick's house calmly. Help me my vodka, because if I don't have my vodka with me, it's going to be something else. Come to your house. So I come to your house. I'm telling you, this is my husband. What's been going on? What has been going on? And you're there, smiling. And you have to give credit, because Ariane is a beautiful girl. She can give you some threat kind of a situation. She can give Melody some threat over here. She's good looking. She's a beautiful girl. So, Melody at that position in the morning, driving to this woman's house. First of all, you have to realize this girl is younger than you. At that point, she only had one child. She's good. Now, at that point, you have to realize also, Melody is not feeling herself. Sometimes as women, when you give birth to your first child, second child, you become like a SpongeBob kind of a situation. You know what I'm saying? You become a SpongeBob ship. And then you're meeting a side chick who is so, her boobs are up there, her body is good, okay? And you're over here, your boobs are down. You're just trying to figure yourself out, okay? I give Melody credit because she never, fought this girl. Because trust you me, it was me meeting her. She'll be calling on the ancestors. Because I'm not going to be doing anything nice. Now, the Bible calls me to extend some grace. But in this particular event, I get you cheating on me. That, you should be, can you imagine Ariane in the middle of the night, 2 a.m. last night. Now she wants to advise us, married women, that married women is not a trophy. Who told you it's a trophy? I never said it was a trophy. Okay? Now she's over here saying, you know what? Being married is not a trophy. You know, if your husband cheats on you and your husband is persistently pursuing me, then you should not be blaming me. Ariane is giving me advice on my marriage life. Girl, consult your ancestors. Because over here, we don't do that. That's what I'm saying. I don't like Melody. Melody has made a whole lot of money out of the divorce. But in this particular event, her driving to go see Ariane in the morning hours, and she's cool, calm, and collected. I gotta give her credit, because that's not who I am. That's not who I am. Don't play with me. I'll be bringing the whole clan, the whole African clan to your ass. Okay, before I deal with him, I'll have dealt with you, and you realize there is no other. I remain undisputed African queen. Don't play with me. Don't do that with me. Are you kidding me? I am cool, calm, and collected to come and check you that you've been cheating on you and my husband has been having some affair, and you expect me to be cool, calm, and collected? I'll check your ass. Don't do that. And that's what I'm saying. I give Melody credit. Because I'm not going to do that. That's not me. It's not going to be me. Okay. So last night, she's over there preaching to us. Okay. And then she brings people in. She keeps bringing people in who are not married. This one girl she brought who was called Brandy. Brandy, I love Brandy. Brandy kept asking her real questions. And I think at that point she was drunk. She did not know what she was saying, because she never kept answering questions. Brandy is asking her, what would you have done if you were in Melody's shoes? Hey, why is everybody keeping on you have already given Melody's flowers. Yes, we're gonna give Melody flowers because Melody is the one who was married to Martel. You are not married to him. You are not married to him. Why do you want flowers? If there's any flowers, you got the baby boy. You got a baby boy, which is unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Oh, girl. Okay, so now she's calling people. She's calling me, are you married? And the people she kept bringing, people who have been. Now, listen, I'm as African as you can get. We don't do open marriages over here. Okay, your open marriages, that's not who I am. You want to cheat because your husband is cheating on you? That's not what I do. All right? Okay. Before I cheat on your ass, you'll have signed those divorce papers, because I'm not doing that. All right? So she kept bringing people. Oh, she brought another one who was called Sean or whatever her name was. Oh, I've been married for 17 years. I stepped out, after 13 years, you realize it's not. Now, you all have to know, this girl, she's a beautiful, beautiful girl. Ariane is a beautiful girl. Beautiful. Beautiful hair, beautiful cheekbones, beautiful. And I felt bad. I really felt bad for her, because at that point, I'm saying, you know what? All these 1,000 plus, because it was like about 1,300 plus people on her live. Trust you me. Or I would say 1,000 plus were not there to see her succeed in life. They were there calling her ass out. And I felt bad as a mother of a daughter. At that point, I said, you know what? Who is Ariane's mother? Who is she? What is the conversation that she had with her mother? After she went to her mom, said, Mom, I'm in college. She realized, oh my gosh, Mom, can you imagine the guy I was dating for 2-3 years? He's a married man. What kind of advice did mom give her? Do you know what I'm saying? What is the conversation that she had with her mother so that she continued with this relationship up until 7 years into it? You knew into 4 years, 3 years that this guy is married. This guy had 3 children. Did you talk to your mother? And if you did, are you a Winter kind of a situation? Because Winter, Love and Marriage did see Winter kind of a mother. We are failing our children. We are really failing our girl child. Now, in Africa, for those of you you don't know, I don't know why you don't know, because internet's everywhere. You know, we've been advocating for a girl child, because, you know, in Africa, you know, there's early marriages. You know, you find kids who are 9, 10 years old, girls getting married. And so therefore we, you know, we are emphasizing on, you know, early education. Let the daughter get some education, right? And then I come here and I'm like, what conversation are you having with your daughter for her to feel? Why are we setting our standards so low that I'm gonna accommodate my daughter coming to me and telling me, you know what, I'm dating a guy who is married? Ha! Jesus! I beg. Yeah! My daughter coming to tell me that, oh, mom, I did not know that he was married. I'm now in 2-3 years into the relationship. I did not know that he was married. Hey! You did not know that he was married. Okay, so now you know he's. Can you imagine? Melody, the pain of a wife, the pain of a mother coming, driving to your place. You're actually not the one coming to her. She's coming to you to tell you, you know what? Please, let it go. Leave my husband alone. The pain in this woman. Remember, you have to realize they have already, the Love and Marriage Huntsville had already started filming. And so Melody, as a wise mom, as a wise wife, is trying to contain, you know, the damage. That's why she's driving in the morning hours to your house to tell you, oh, please leave my husband alone. Leave my husband alone. And what you do is go to Tasha K's YouTube channel, speak on it, say you don't have anything to apologize for. Nothing to apologize for. Nothing. Unfortunately, you're raising a daughter. You're raising a daughter. You're raising a son. Girlfriend, seek Jesus. Seek Jesus. Seek forgiveness, because it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be pretty. And for us as mothers, every day you get up in the morning, you're trying to make sure that, you know what, I want to make a better place for my children. Ariane, you're not doing that. I feel bad, because this is a girl who needs help. Now she's in her 30s, so she's no longer young. Listen, even when she was getting with Mattel, she was not young. 21, you're not young. No, you're not young. Don't give me this bullshit. Oh, I was young. 21, you're not young. 16, 17, I would extend some grace. 21? Hell no. You know what you're doing. You know you don't want to be broke in that campus. You know you want some money, and then Martel was here giving you some money. So you realize, I'm not gonna be like everybody else. Okay? You know, if the guy is over here trying to give me some money, you know, I'm gonna go for it. That's what you did. Okay? That's what you did. It's a shame. And then we have the cycle continuing, and you're over here being asked, but you know, what are your goals? What is it that you want to have in life? Oh, I want to break generation. You're not doing anything to break that generational curse. You're doing nothing to break it. You're not doing anything. You're over here entertaining bullshit in your lives. And listen, anytime that she goes live, people flock in there because they know she's gonna mess up and she's gonna sleep and she's gonna say something. Like last night, she was saying everything. She was saying everything last night. Okay, she was saying everything. Okay, she said everybody in the 4 guys in Huntsville have cheated. I don't know that if that includes Luis. Okay, she was spilling the tea. She has allowed herself to get absorbed into this social media. She's forgotten who she is. I don't know where the mommy is to guide this young girl. Well, she's not young anymore because she's 31 now. She's a mother. She's the mother of a girl and a son. I feel bad. I don't feel bad for her. I feel bad for the children that she's raising. I do. I do feel bad. I don't know. Maybe I need to call my ancestors. It's not good. It does not look good. And you have to, Martel is a good looking man. All right? Martel is a good looking man. He's going to do anything to get her back. She's going to come here yapping because they had a disagreement one night. Okay, like last night, clearly, she was not feeling for him. Clearly, she was kept saying, you know what, he's not a prize. You know what, I don't check for him. You know what, I do not know where he is. I don't know who he's sleeping with right now. She was in her feelings. You could tell clearly she's still checking for him. Unfortunately, Mattel knows, oh, she's still checking for me, just like Melody is checking for me. Unfortunately for Melody, she has her finances together, and therefore nobody's going to control her financially. On the other hand, this baby girl, I don't know what she does. I don't know what she does because she still had a white fridge like mine. She sure did. She did. I feel bad. I feel bad because the 1,300 people who were there on her live last night, they were not there to support her. They were calling her ass out. Maybe 10 people, 10, 30 people were there to support her. Everybody else was like, Melody side. Stop it. You knew what you're doing. What are you doing now better? Did you learn from the situation? Why do you think that we should be blaming the wife? Why do you think we should be blaming the husband, not you? She kept saying, oh, can you imagine? He pursued me for 7 years. He pursued me for 7 years. Okay, so what? He pursued for 7 years. You knew the guy was married. Take some responsibility. Oh. She was not taking any responsibility. She refused to take any responsibility last night. And therefore, that tells you she doesn't think she was in any wrong. In fact, she says, you know what? She kept asking, everybody would come in. She said, are you married? How long have you been married? Are you happy in your marriage? I'm like, who does she think she is asking me these questions? Who does she think she is asking me these questions? And therefore, I come back to my question. If my husband cheated on me today, I've been married for 2000 and I've been married 2008. Met him 2005. If he decided to cheat on me today, who am I gonna blame? Because that was the question she kept asking everybody. If you've been married, doesn't matter whether it's a month, 2 months, 3 years, 5, 10 years, all right? Who do you blame as a wife? Who do you blame if your husband cheated on you? Are you gonna blame it on the side cheek, or your husband that who made a commitment to you. And at that point, I said, you know what? I'm gonna blame my husband if he cheated on me. But if I came to you as a wife, if I came to you as a woman, if I drove to your house in the morning, trying to express my pain to you, and you continued to doing the same shit, girlfriend, 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 I pray that Jesus, I pray for you. I pray for your ass. I do. Now I'm gonna hold my husband accountable. Don't get it twisted. At the same time, you're not innocent. You know what you're doing. If I came to you like Melody she came to you. She told you, please stop. I do not know what words she used. I'm just assuming, whatever words she used. Please stop destroying my marriage. This is my husband. He might have a problem with he might be addicted to some kind of sex. Please leave that to me. But you continued and continued and continued. And now, right now, we're talking about a child, an innocent soul brought into this world. Okay? An innocent soul brought into this world. And God will be answering so many questions when we get to heaven. Because really, it's difficult. It's difficult. I emphasize, I sympathize with Melody. I sympathize with her. Know that I have 4 children now, and now I have to think about another child. And then I see him on television saying, this is gonna be baby number 5. The audacity, the disrespect that we are raising our black children, black men, black boys. I have 2 of them. I'll be turning in my grave if I knew that my 2 boys are behaving, acting like Mateo is doing. And then you go there celebrating your wine, like the damage that you've caused on these children. I have to give Melody. Listen, I kept saying, I don't care for Melody. I don't care for Melody, right? She's made a whole lot of money out of this divorce. But the pain that she's gone through, the pain that this woman has gone through, you just cannot fail to sympathize. And for Arianna, because listen, many people are tuning in for Arianna because we know she's gonna be spilling some tea that Melody might not necessarily spill, some tea that Mateo might not necessarily spill. Like last night, she was telling us everything. She was telling us everything. I just don't care to repeat over here. Now, I recorded it for sure, and it's on my YouTube. Go ahead, watch it. Go ahead, watch it. Please, you gotta have to extend some grace. The Bible calls us to extend some grace. Yes, I know. It's difficult. Like I'm saying, listen, it's difficult to be in the situation that Melody is in. And for this woman, Arianne, to be making so much money out of this situation. And she doesn't, you guys, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't expect myself to drive in the morning, in the wee hours of the morning, to go checking a side chick and not be all the way to 100%. She was cool, calm, and collected. Melody was cool, calm, and collected when she was checking her. She approached her, please, let please. Leave us alone. Leave my marriage alone. Melody did. I'll never, listen, I give her credit for it. I'll never do that. Me? Been married? Y'all know I've been married for like about a minute. Me checking a girl? Driving in the morning, in the wee hours of the morning, and me being cool, calm, and that is the time you're gonna be naming me a angry black with some red hair over here. I'll be checking your ass. Before I come check him, before I call my ancestors, before I do that, don't get it twisted. Don't get it. Oh, that's the only commitment you had. You know, you'll be checking your husband because that's the only commitment. Girlfriend. Don't come here giving us some therapy. Who is her? Who is Ariane to be going on live that she's going to be giving us some marriage advice? Marriage advice. The audacity. The audacity. Don't mess up with my light. Don't do that. What? Who is she? A side chick to be called? See, you know when I was watching her and I would see people saying, you know, add me. I'm like, I would never stoop that low. When Michelle Obama saying, you know, when they go low, go low. When they go low, you go high. Not with this bitch. Not with her. I'm not doing that with side chicks. Absolutely not. We're not doing that. What? You think she's gonna give me any advice on marriage? Not just marriage, but relationships. I was heated. I couldn't sleep. Now, y'all know. If you don't know, I don't know why you don't know. I love my sleep, you know. This girl made me not sleep up until 3 in the morning. Me trying to reason with women. Why do you want to speak to... She's not receiving anything. Okay? She's not in the right mindset to receive nothing. In fact, do you know how many people she blocked last night? People were afraid to say anything because anytime you say anything that she doesn't want to hear, block. Because she knows she did not do the things she failed in life. She's a mother. She has failed her children. And I feel bad because I hate bringing down Black women. Already we are going through so much as Black women. We are already fighting every day. When you get up in the morning, it's a fight. As a Black woman, every morning when you get up, every time I get out of my bed, it's a fight. It's a fight every minute. Going to that traffic light, I know I'm not going to be treated the same as Jessica. Hi, Jessica. You know what I mean? I know. And plus me with my accent is even double. And therefore, it's a fight every morning. On top of that, you want to add so much more to your life? Girlfriend. Now, 21, you're not young. Because she kept saying, you know, age. She kept blaming it on the age. On the age. 21 is not young. 21, you are an adult. That's why you can be allowed to drink in this country. That's why you drive around. That's why in college. That's why you sign your college debts. Because you're an adult. You know what you're doing. And therefore, when you engage in sexual relationship, you exactly know what you're doing. When you engage, you realize, oh my gosh, You know, everybody else is working at Burger King. Everybody has a side job. I don't have to have a side job. I have Mattel. I have Mattel. And then boom, you realize in 2, 3 years into it, oh, he's married. But then you've been accustomed to this kind of a lifestyle that you cannot afford without him. And this is another problem I have with women. You get so, it's like winter of love and marriage, DC. You are accustomed to this kind of a lifestyle that you cannot afford it. Somebody else is supporting this kind of a lifestyle. And when that is taken away, it's a threat. And so you're going to compromise everything that you know. Everything that you know. Because you want to maintain this kind of a lifestyle. That's what she did. Ariane, you know, as a younger, beautiful black girl. Intelligent. You can tell she's an intelligent girl. Right? She compromised everything just because, you know what, she doesn't want to work that second job. She wants to have these the labels and designers. For what? For what? For what? For what? For what? You know, for what? My sisters, why are we setting our standards so low? So low. We compromise on everything that our mothers have taught us. Be a decent human being. Be a decent girl. You're going to attract them because of your decency. Hey, but who am I? When I say these things, they say, you know, you're too African. When I say these things, my daughter tells me, oh, Mom, you don't know what you're talking about. We gotta have to set our standards, adjust our standards. Our standards have been set so low. We compromise on everything to fit in. We are black people. We belong to royalty. We don't. We are not cheap. We know who we are. We are women of integrity. We belong to a class. We belong to a royalty. Let's treat and teach our children as it is. As it is. Let's teach our girls, especially our girls. If you cannot maintain that kind of a lifestyle, do not expect anybody else to support that. Work as hard to maintain that kind of a lifestyle. Therefore, you're not depending on anybody to support your lifestyle. Therefore, you're not going to be compromised on anything. Nobody's going to come here threatening you nobody's going to come here threatening you on anything. No? No? You know, you tell them, you know what? There's a door. Get the hell out of my life. This is my life. I pay for this apartment. I pay for these utilities. I pay for everything. I do not need you. You're just adding into my life. Okay. Adding into my life. We have failed. We really have failed. I'm telling you, every time I watch these stupid shenanigans, I'm like, oh my gosh, Jesus, help us. We have failed. As mothers, I would love to know who Ariane's mother is. Unfortunately, just like Melody's mother. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I listen. Melody's mother was dating the Scots. I mean, I have to give Melody credit because she decided to get out of the hell out of that, and she's made a life out of herself. She's, you know, maintaining her and taking care of her children. And just because you've been raised by a single mother doesn't mean anything. It means, you know, you can do better. You can do better. You can do better. I'm heated over here today. I'm heated. I am heated. because I am raising my daughter. All right. I have my 13-year-old daughter. All right. Raising her to make sure she understands who she is. Do you want this kind of a lifestyle? Work for it. Don't expect anybody to provide that for you. It's not going to happen. Because once you start thinking that somebody else is going to provide that for you, you're lost. You're lost. You're no longer you. Okay? Don't get it twisted. Don't do that. I have 3 children. I've raised them the exactly way. Two of my sons. This is the kind of like this is. You want to play this game? Okay. You want this kind of Xbox? Work for it. Work for it. Oh, my daughter, you want this kind of work for it. Therefore, growing into the future, going to your adulthood, you don't expect anybody. You don't say, oh, somebody's gonna provide this for you. No, 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 no. It's really disappointing. It's disappointing. It's disappointing. Disappointing. I'm calling on all mothers. I could never. Monique, you know that. We don't do that over here. We don't do that. Being a mother is a noble, noble thing. It's a noble thing. Being a mother is a noble thing. Noble thing. God has given you an innocent soul, molding this soul to make sure that this soul becomes successful, making sure that they can stand on their own when you're taken away. All right? And when you don't do those things, you're violating. If you're not raising your kids in a way, in a standard that, you know what, if anything happens to me, I know I've instilled some discipline in my children, that I know tomorrow is going to be a better day because of the things that I have instilled in them, things that have made them to know that, you know what, this is important. I would hate to know that my daughter in college, she's coming to me telling me, you know, Mom, I'm in a relationship and I'm in a relationship with a guy who is married. Married. You all know I'll be calling my ancestors. I'll be calling my ancestors because I would have failed. And that's what I was asking. What conversation did Ariane had with her mother at 21 years old? I would hope she has kind of a relationship with her mother. She'd go back to her mom and say, you know what, Mom? You know that guy I was telling you was taking me out, going for dinner, buying me all this stuff. Oh my God, he's married. What did Mom say? When you had this conversation with your mother, what did your mom say that made you continue into 4th, 5th, 6th, 7 years into it? Get a child. Bring an innocent soul into this world. I fault her. I fault the mother. I fault the upbringing. And I give credit and kudos to Melody because of the way she handled it. Because of the way she handled it. Because you all know, if it was me. Oh, Lord help us all. Lord help us all. Ain't not gonna be pretty. What? 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 What conversation are you having with your children that you're equipping them to know their self-worth? If somebody is not giving you their full attention, they don't deserve you. My daughter, if somebody is not giving you your full attention, they don't deserve you. If somebody is gonna go back to their wife, what conversation are we having? Yo, no, 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 no. What? You're gonna come to me telling me that, oh, mom, I'm in love. I'm in love, but he's married. I'm in love, he's married. I have failed. I have failed. If my daughter is gonna come to me telling me that she's in love, the person she's in love with is married, I have failed in the way I have taught my daughter who she is, who she is as a black young girl who deserves everything in this world, who knows her worth. I have failed. I have failed. Hi, Ramil. Hi. Okay. That's not what we do. If we want people to respect us, and for me, it's even double because whenever they hear my accent already, that's a turn off. All right. And of course, my children have a little bit of my accent. I mean, they've been raised by me, undisputed over here. I remain undisputed. Okay. So therefore, I tell them, oh my gosh, can you remove somebody? Who is this? You. Monique, can you remove that person? So yeah. I'm telling you, she's like, now Ariane she's like giving us advice on marriage. Never been married, has always been a side chick, and she has the audacity to come over here and tell us about marriage. Monique, you should be are you kidding me? I thought, Monique, I don't know how to make you one. Monique, you should be. And Ellen should be my mod. I love you guys. You're always supporting me. Always. I love you guys so much. Please. Monique, you should be my mod. You know that. I don't know why you're not my mod. I should make sure that I put you in my mod. So yeah. We do not apologize for being black, okay? We do not apologize for having an accent, okay? We do not apologize for raising young women, okay? I have a young woman I'm raising her to know who she is, okay? Accept her for who she is. All my children, they have an African names. I told my daughter, trust you me. Don't even tell them only once how to pronounce your name. After that, let them figure it out. When Obama was a young kid, they were acting, oh, they don't know how to pronounce his name. Okay, now you know how to pronounce his name. You know now how to pronounce his name. Do not compromise on anything. I tell my kids, don't compromise on anything. Don't compromise on who you are. Do not compromise on your names. Tell them what your name is. Pronounce it the way it's supposed to be pronounced. One time only. That's it. If somebody is keen, if somebody's going to respect who you are, they're going to know how to pronounce your name. Yeah. You're going to know how to pronounce their names. All my kids have, I have met some Kenyan moms around here, and they have given their children, very American. And I don't have a problem with that. We are very different. See, the beauty of being different. But to me, I was like, you know what? My kids, the tradition that I wanted them to carry forward is, you're African. You have African names. Okay? Tell them that your name is Naliaka. Tell them your name is Soita. They're going to know how your name, they'll ask you, oh, how do you pronounce that? Just one time. One time and one time only. And then if they don't catch it up, it's not your job. It's not your job to teach people to respect you. Enough of this bullshit. Enough. I'm tired of it. So then when I see black women who belong to royalty, we are beautiful, Black women over here. Unique. Everybody wants to be like you. Everybody wants those big lips. Everybody wants your ass. Everybody wants your eyes. Everybody wants everything that you have. Everybody wants your braids. We should take pride on who we are. And not go over here breaking other people's families, Ariane. Not go out here messing up with people's lives. Not go out here making other Black women breaking them. And you want to make sure, I watched what is it called, that show on VH1 where Cardi B was, Love and Hip Hop. And you see how Black women are breaking each other. Oh, like that Love and Hip Hop in New York City, where that dude, I don't remember his name. You're pregnating this one, you're pregnating this one. It's like a competition to bring up a broken family in this. We can do better than this. We can do that better than this, my people. We can do better than this. It's not a competition. It's not a competition. Let's raise our children with royalty, because if we do not respect us, I don't expect the white people to come respecting us. If we're not respecting ourselves, we are here. But that's another thing, I felt bad for this Ariane girl. She made a mistake. She made a mistake. We all make mistakes, okay? We can extend some grace. We can extend some grace. That's why I say, when I go to her live, I'm just gonna the only thing I'm gonna do is listen. I'm not gonna there commenting and bashing her and bashing her and bashing her. I can bash her on my live over here. Okay, it's my life, it's my time. But I'm not gonna go there on her live, try to bash her, tell her to make her feel bad about herself. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's not what I'm gonna do. Yes, Ellen. Peter Guns, yes, Peter. Yes, Peter of love growing up hip hop, Peter. It's like a competition. Who is gonna get that baby? We can do better than that. We can do better. We are Black people. We are unique people. Very unique. Beautiful. That's why I take pride in everything. When I speak my language, I don't compromise on anything. When I speak my African language, I don't compromise. Meet me halfway. Oh, you're African. You mean you my gosh, you know how to speak English? Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay. And I love my braids. I love my African hair. Don't get it twisted. I know who I am. I don't need anybody to validate who I am. That's how I raise my children. I wish you had this though. I'm not gonna compromise on those things. I'm not. It's unfortunate that we do these things. Very unfortunate. Yeah. I couldn't believe that I was listening to this girl and she had so many people on social media on her live listening to her. It made me realize, oh my gosh, this social media, we are just out to spread bad news. Bad. If Letitia Scott is going live, not so many people tune in. If Marceau, Letitia's husband, is going live to teach us about economics, nobody cares about that. But we want to go to Ariane, just we can spill the beans and we can come over here and say things. Now, does anybody want to come over here and tell me something? I talk too much. I can't believe I talked this much all by myself. This is not good. Does anybody want to say something? Please comment. Oh, come on, say something. Ellen, tell them to say something to me. I was heated. I was like, I have to say something. I remain undisputed over here. Gotta have to say something. All right. Does anybody want to say something? Please. Anybody want to say something to me or to us? If you're gonna say something to me, there's a link. There is a link. Come on, tell me something if you think that if you're disputing me, because not so many people dispute me. Okay, I know what I'm saying. Nobody disputes me. Okay, so if anybody wants to come over here and say something, go ahead. I'm waiting. 2 minutes. Hey, goody. Okay. Anybody wants to say something before I end this live? It's been an hour, you guys. An hour. I enjoyed it though. I enjoyed everybody being here. Right? I just want us to be better. I want us to carry ourselves with royalty that we deserve. We are royalty. Let us raise our children in this so that if you're faulting in any way, shape, or form, let us correct each other with a lot of love and grace. Continue to extend some grace. The Bible calls us to extend some grace. Let's do that. Okay? On this platform, well, I would love to shade people, all right? I would love to shade Ariane, okay? I would love to do those things. But I'm also a mother. I'm a Black woman. I would also want to extend. Oh, Goody is here. What has to say?
What are you talking about, Ma?
What's going on?
What's your stance? I
I love
hesitate.
that picture. What's going on?
I hesitate to jump on. You know what I'm saying? Because
Why?
I know sometimes we don't share the same views. Is
That's
this
the
the
beauty
place
of
where
it.
we're asking
That's the beauty.
for Ariane to get grace extended to her?
Yes.
She's had grace extended to her, but she's
By
not
who?
graceful.
Who has extended any grace to her?
She don't get dragged like she should get dragged. No, she doesn't.
You're saying she need to be dragged more?
I'm saying that every drag that she gets is a drag that she requires. She requests the drag. She shows up looking for the drag.
Oh, come on, Goody. Where did you go? Because I'm interested in what you're saying. I disagree with Goody. Goody is a good friend of mine. I disagree. What happened?
I don't know. I was playing the fool.
See,
I'm on my
see,
phone.
see,
Let me tell
see.
you, let me tell you, everybody gets grace. I know we may not agree with our stance on Melody Cherie, but Melody Cherie extends grace to her every time she doesn't open her mouth and blast her as she should, because she should be blasted. The most she got was the Side Chick of the Year award. And I believe that as a wife, it was her. She had the right to say, hey, what you did to me wasn't right. And she said that. But she did not say this woman's name on screen. This woman wanted the attention. For this woman, infamy and fame are the same. She's not well.
Who is not well?
Ariane is not well. She's not well. And she won't go and get well. Because what she did display in that live was disheartening and scary.
What was scary for you?
The fact that it's like she's not making one and one make two.
Right.
One and one is making
I noticed that.
9. Right? Like she lied and said that she didn't know Martell was married. Now we know that's not true. She knew from day one.
She did not know that Martell was married up until the third, fourth year into the relationship. And
No, it was third, fourth month. But what we now know was 3 or 4 or 5 minutes. Three to 4 minutes into meeting him, he told her, my wife told me to go get a girlfriend and I want you to be that girlfriend. And he's not lying. And you know why he's not lying? I've seen it done before. Men have tried it with me, but what they cannot finish, the swing they cannot finish with me is making me be a mistress, because I would never.
Mm-hmm.
So she lied about that, and the reason she lied about that is because she knew it was wrong. And she doesn't ever own her role. She halfway owns the role, but that's just the mouth work.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it was truly in her heart, they could have spoke about her till the cows came home. And the only thing she would have had is, I made a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
I regret what I did, but I don't regret the outcome. My son is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And I will pick up and go from there.
Mm-hmm.
She gets grace. And
She's
every
good.
little bit of grace that is extended to her, she deducts from it.
No, I don't think Ada Jordan, I don't think Mattel has blocked her, because last night when she was doing that live, she said, I just spoke with Mattel. Mattel has not blocked her ass.
He's not going to block her because he cannot block her. She is the mother of his child, and she's not stable. If she were stable, she already told us she wanted to
I don't know. I wouldn't say
she
that
already
she's
told us that
stable.
she had dark thoughts.
I don't I wouldn't say that she's not stable, because listen,
She's not stable.
I am listen, goody. I am a blogger. Every time I get
Okay.
up in the morning, and I see just one bad comment on my page, it affects you in some type of way. Can you imagine going live and you have like 1,000 plus people watching you, and nobody is saying anything good about you? That messes up with your mind.
She's not giving anyone anything good to say. Show us your boutique. Don't only show us your boutique to try and get at Melody, because Melody's not thinking about you.
But
And if Melody's
every
thinking
time
about
she
you, she's
comes
not
on this
talking about
live,
you.
goody.
Pardon?
Every time she comes on live, the only question that everybody wants to ask her is about Martell and Melody, though.
But guess what? If that were truly the case, she has two options. Spin the
Kiss
narrative,
my cheese. Come over here. Come over here,
spin the
please.
narrative, or don't come on live. There's no need. She could be on IG without going live. That's possible.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't have to go live. She wants the attention, good or bad. She wants it. So if she would fade to black, so would this story.
Yeah.
But it's not grace that she wants. She wants attention. Because
Mm-hmm.
she's been offered grace. In that live, when the woman was talking to her, Gigi
Gigi.
was trying to extend grace to her.
Mm-hmm.
And she cussed that woman out. Because she don't want grace. She wants attention.
She did not. Anybody when because I was there the whole time, and everybody who said something, anything against whatever she wanted to say, blocked. Okay, she was not listening to anything, and
Well, it
to
was like a
me,
3-4 hour live, right?
no, way more, way more.
Okay, so what sane woman, what stable woman, what stable mother is doing that? You know what the streets have to offer you. And you want to know what? The only thing the streets require of her is accountability. True accountability.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never been nobody's side piece, but I
Mm-hmm.
have understanding, because I understand how a woman could end up in that position. But what she wanted to do is flip the narrative into, well, if she was taking care of her husband, you're
Yeah,
a wife, Maud. You're a wife,
I am.
and you're a mother,
I am.
and you work.
I am. Yes, I do.
It ain't going to be every day that you can handle every single responsibility you can handle.
You know that to be.
But you do know that if you don't work, you can't take care of the kids. And you do know that if you don't feed the kids, the people going to come and arrest you. But you have to trust that your husband is sound enough to know that the same way God says, not right now.
Mhm.
When God says not right now, he's not saying no. But you have to trust that your husband understands that, these walls I'm trying to keep up in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
difficult
could you
though.
imagine a woman trying to train a whole bunch of young thoughts, which is these were the people who were powering her initially. The people she would say, well, if these old bitches don't take care of their husband, what you
She did.
think gonna happen?
She
You
insinuated.
think gonna happen if these old
She
bitches don't take
insinuated.
care of their
Right.
husband?
She said that. She insinuated, like, you know what, if my husband cheated on me, I should not be checking the girl that he cheated
But guess
my
what?
with.
There are a lot of wives. But as many hoes as there are, a lot of those hoes want to be a wife one day. So you're outnumbered, beloved. Eventually,
Mm,
those hoes gonna want to be housewives.
mhm, mhm.
So your fan base thinned out as you got more and more ridiculous.
Right.
And you don't understand. The
Mhm,
thing about God is if you be still, he gonna show you the way.
mhm.
And that's where the grace is. The grace can't come from us. Nor should she seek it from us. We could
The
be
grace,
grateful.
the grace can come from us though.
We could be graceful.
Mhm.
But guess what? It don't matter. She want our attention. We can't give her the grace. She wants our attention. You know where she gonna get the grace from? She needs to sit with God and be still. And it ain't easy to be still when you got a newborn running around.
Mm.
But it's easier to be still with a newborn if you put him down to sleep and really sit with yourself. But every time you got a chance, you going live. And why are
Live.
you going live?
Yeah.
You going
Yeah.
live for what? The attention. Because infamy is the same as fame for her.
Mhm.
Right now, she in the running for going down in history as one of the stupidest women alive. Because this man disrespects her every time he gets a microphone. Because he realizes what she has yet to realize. He realizes you can't do what he did to his wife and be proud of it and say it's her fault. You can't.
Mhm.
You cannot say it's her fault she rejected me when she's a mother and she's a wife and she's an employee and she's an employer. You can't do it. It sounds stupid and you get the wrong reaction. But you see, Ariana's young. She was following Martel's
Yeah.
lead.
Mhm.
She followed Martel's lead, but she didn't follow where he shifts gears.
But I think by the time she realized the dude is married, she was already in love.
No, he told
And
her that night, I want a girlfriend and I have a wife. He said he never take his ring off.
oh,
That's what he said. He never takes his ring off. That's what he said. I told her, my wife said go get a girlfriend, and Melody wasn't telling him go get a girlfriend. He's probably harassing her. If I go out there, if you won't go out there and get a girlfriend, then do it. But stop harassing me. I'm cooking for these kids. So he goes out and he gets a girlfriend and he
but
tells her,
why? But here's my question for you: why are we coming for her so
we're
much?
not coming for her. She's coming to get came for. She's
But
showing
but
up.
but 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 we are not coming for Martel though, who made a huge
No,
mistake.
Martel has, you have yourself said, we've had these discussions where you wanted grace for Martel. And everybody can't pile up on him. The difference is Martel gonna protect himself, but he not gonna protect this woman. And
Mm-hmm.
she should have known it because he was not protecting his wife.
No, he was not.
Right. So she should have known what to expect, but she thought being a young 10. The problem with youth is baby factory never stop. There's always youth. There's always new, young, and hot. There's always better models.
Always, always, always.
If the only thing you planting your flag on
Yeah,
is your
yeah,
looks, because it's
yeah.
not her intelligence and it's not the
Mm-hmm.
way she carries herself. She hasn't gotten it yet and she's young. And the
Mm-hmm.
problem with her and the reason she's not getting the grace is because she can't even recognize it when it's being given to her. Because Gigi was giving her grace and she cussed that woman's thing. She called that woman a bitch.
She did. Because Gigi was not. Gigi was asking the right questions.
Gigi was patient. Gigi was kind. And Gigi was trying to lead her towards her own accountability. And she refused. So no, Ariane does not need grace. She needs to sit down. She needs to be still. And she needs to get with God. And that's the only way out of this for her.
I
And
agree.
what she don't realize is Martel has tried getting down and getting still. And God has told him the way to his grace is through accountability. And he is struggling with it because he knows he was wrong and he's trying to say he was wrong. But the part of him that is still man, I'm wrong, but apologies don't have but in it.
Yeah.
If you're sorry, there is no addendum. There's no amendment to an apology.
Right.
But he's trying to figure it out. And the problem is Ariane hasn't figured it out. He didn't give her the cue cards for the shift in narrative. He shifted. She's an embarrassment to him. She's an embarrassment to herself. And she is an embarrassment to her child.
Mm-hmm.
And
See,
that.
I am not disagreeing. I am agreeing with you on that one. 100%.
So there's no plea for grace for her. There is no plea for grace for her. Because when people offer her the grace, she takes it and tells them to shove it up their ass. So right now, instead of offering her grace, we're all laughing. Because we knew when she told us how hot she was and how I'll take your man. We knew what would happen. Because we got some time on her. And where we don't have time, we have guidance. And when we don't have guidance, we have paid attention to patterns. And it wasn't even a full year. What she just did the Tasha K interview.
Right.
We ain't even a full year before this man is embarrassing her, calling her 15%.
I agree.
Not really acknowledging her. Throwing her to the wolves by saying, yeah, I told her that same night. That's throwing her to the wolves. But you want to know what?
Which is sad because this is the mother of your child, you know.
But he did it to the mother of his 4 children.
He sure did. He sure did.
He's not going to stop doing it.
No.
But what he's going to start doing is trying to tell the truth. And that is a part of the truth. And that's where he's going to start getting grace. He might even have gotten to the full level of grace on that stage if the lady did not stop him from holding himself accountable.
Don't even talk about that.
He opened up trying to hold himself accountable. But she pulled him into his own narrative. And that's how we got there.
Yeah.
And thank God for Tammy being on that stage.
Yeah.
Because Tammy didn't even need, she's like, I don't know these people.
Yeah.
But I'm a woman. And when you do what you did to a woman, you see, you can't cheat on a woman for 2 years.
Yeah.
And then expect her to be opening her legs, the kitchen. You cannot do that. Because when you cheat on your wife, you have to help her heal. He wasn't helping her heal. He was digging a knife into the wound, and then he was putting salt in it. And then he went, nah, I got a girlfriend. Okay, now you got your girlfriend. I surrender all. God said, go. I surrender. She can have you. She's better than me. Good for y'all. Carry on. Do what you're doing. Melody can't be the villain in this. Because she ain't in it.
Yeah.
She stopped singing about them and she stopped thinking about them. She grinding. She stopped singing about them and she stopped thinking about them.
I hope so.
And she's saying all of the right things. Are you looking to get married again? It might happen. But that's not my focus. And people wonder why Melody resonates with so many people. The reason why she resonates is because women who've been there know what it sounds like.
Yeah.
If Melody was such a horrible wife, why does he miss marriage?
Mm-hmm.
She's his only example of what a marriage feels like.
Right.
What are you missing? You're
Yeah.
missing your wife. You're missing your marriage.
Yeah.
Because you have no other man. You don't even have your parents married to match it up to. Only one example of where you're seeing it. Only one place you felt it at.
Your household that
But
you let.
double sick.
Mm-hmm.
Double sick, Ariane says.
Mm-hmm.
I know she double sick. Nah, we know you're double sick because you came on and showed us. You triple sick. Veins popping out your neck.
Right.
Drinking, because she was drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Looking a whole mess. And you want to know what?
Mm-hmm.
Pull yourself together if you're going to show us you. I mean, if you want grace, don't come on here looking like a fucking mess. If you want grace, brush your hair, beloved.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you, she's not well. I know the look. Her eyes
I
tell
think
her
she's.
eyes tell the story. Her eyes don't look well. I've seen people unwell with that stare. She got a crazy look.
She's coming from a very hurtful place.
She's in pain, but she gonna
She's
stay in
she's
pain
in a whole lot of pain.
because she's not
Unfortunately,
admitting why she's in pain.
unfortunately, she's going live. She's doing lives that she's not supposed to be doing lives. All right, and everybody, instead of protecting her, we are over here coming for her. Right? If we know she's
Why would
hurt,
I protect her?
but if we know she's hurting, why do we
I'm
want
a
to go?
wife of the future.
But
I'm a
you know
wife
what?
of the future. Why am I
But
protecting
goody,
her?
goody. If somebody is hurting, I don't care if somebody is my enemy. If somebody is hurting, I'm not gonna be adding fuel to the fire.
This
Okay?
is the thing. She's not hurting from a fire with fuel. She's hurting from a knife that she's jigging in her own stomach.
And but you have to also remember she's a mother. She has two children. She's raising two
And
children.
you know what's sad? When she's live, those children are right there.
Yes.
So either
Yes.
the children are scared because they can see that she's not well and this is crazy. Well, not even the children, because Knox ain't going to see it. Well, her daughter?
But where is the
Her
mother?
daughter is even, let me tell you something.
Where is the mother?
Her daughter is either scared or her daughter thinks this is normal. And both situations are not
Ah,
okay.
scary. No. Right. Right. Right.
We,
Right.
the people, she should not need grace from us.
She needs help. She needs grace and help. She needs grace from us.
She doesn't want it. She was offered grace. We saw her being offered grace. And so many people have offered her grace. And
I
so many of the
feel
people who hate Melody, because, but, she gets grace. But she
I
wants
don't
some
I
BS.
I, I
She's
don't hate.
on bullshit. The hardest thing to do is support something you don't believe in. I'm not going to support the platform she's
I
firmly rooted on.
I am not supporting the platform, but supporting the mother of two children, two black children, a daughter and a son. She's raising in this country. I'm gonna support that.
This is the thing. To fully support her and them, she might not need to be their mom. She might need help. She needs to get
I don't.
herself
I
right.
don't that
She needs
extreme.
to get herself right.
Yeah.
She wouldn't be my co-parent. I would have picked my child up so quick, her head would have spun. And I would have told the judge, you know what? She's making an unsafe environment for my child because look, the world hates her. And she won't stop going live to show them where she is.
Yeah.
She's in a downward spiral.
It's sad.
But I tell you what, could you imagine me giving grace to the woman that your husband cheat on and spend your family money on. Imagine me coming out and saying she need grace. Nah, she ain't getting grace.
That's
The
tough.
grace might be us not pulling up to her home and giving her hands and giving her an applause because we would
So
clap all over.
you want us to continue watching her lives and hating on her and
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't watch her lives. That's my grace
mm.
because it's
But that's the
difficult to
issue.
watch.
That's the issue I had because everybody, I was watching, but I wasn't saying anything. Because
You
it's
want to
one
know
thing
what
just
would
to
be
go
worse
watch
than
and
people
say
pull?
anything.
You know what would
It's
be worse
another
for
thing for
her?
you to watch and just sending bad messages one after the other.
You know what would be worse for her? For her to go live and nobody shows up. She might hurt herself.
Hmm.
My grace is not going to the live.
Right.
And that's the only grace anybody could really offer her at this stage. For me, it's not going.
Hmm.
And I'm not happy when I open and see she spent hours.
Hours in the morning.
That's a meltdown. That's unwell. The fathers for both of those kids should have pulled up and got the kids.
She and she the only reason why she stopped going live is because everybody she was inviting was trying to tell her, yo, this is not the way to go.
I saw, because I didn't watch her live, but I saw the commentary about them.
Mhm.
People are in there like, Ari, this ain't it.
Mm,
Yo, look at this tomorrow.
mm,
But at this stage, she's even embarrassing her friends. The hot girl crew, they can't stand behind this.
mhm.
You can only stand behind it when he's actually correct, Monique. They do need to take action. You know who wouldn't? This wouldn't be me. You
Mm.
know who? My son's father would have been at my door so quick to take my child. Just the fear of him showing up alone would be enough to keep me on awful foolishness.
Mm.
And that's with a solid co-parent. Solid co-parent.
Well, she said they're co-parenting very well with Mattel.
Guess what? Martell probably scared of what she'll do. But I wouldn't be surprised if he was trying to figure out ways to take that child away from her. Ma's heart don't need no blessing. Ma be on some foolishness.
Ellen, leave me alone.
Ma be on foolishness. Ma like foolishness.
Extend some grace.
Fam, I'm the one who has told you about grace. Grace, 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 grace. I can tell you grace. I can tell you who need grace. I can tell you sometimes extending grace is enabling bad behavior.
No, yeah. Mm,
The only grace she could be extended at this stage is nobody tuning in. But
mm.
everybody want to see a car wreck.
Everybody
Me
wants to, yeah,
personally, I'm
because
not
you
going to
know she's
watch her
gonna
do
say
it to
something
herself.
stupid, right? She's gonna say something stupid, right? She's gonna spill some tea.
Hilariously. But you want to know another reason why nobody's extending her grace?
Mhm.
Because she's insulted so many bloggers, so many YouTubes, but needs them to even be relevant.
Right.
And they're going to all pull up and laugh at her. Because hilariously, the hours she spent online, she could have done 1 hour live on YouTube and made a handful of money. But instead, she going to make money for other
And
people.
she has a YouTube channel because sometimes with me ask
She
questions
don't know
first.
what to do
Like,
with it. But you know why she don't know what to do
I'm
with it?
gonna answer that on my YouTube.
That man driving her crazy. She don't know what to do with herself.
I feel sad. I really feel sad. It's a sad thing, you guys. It's really
It's
sad.
sad,
It's
but
sad to
guess what? She don't want grace. So this plea for grace, that she was getting grace and she became a disgrace. It balanced each other out.
I beg. I extend grace over here every day.
You
Every
don't extend grace every day. You're horrible. Stop
I'm
lying.
called to. I'm called. The Bible calls me to extend grace to my sisters.
Yeah,
Okay,
but the Bible don't call for
especially.
you to put holy water on bullshit.
I feel bad though. I feel bad. She's a mother. She has two children that she's raising. I think is a daughter. I feel like the daughter is around my daughter's age.
12.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She got a lot of work to do.
She
But the
does.
first step to doing that work
Mm-hmm.
is probably watching all of her lives back.
And she's not gonna do that. I feel like
She ain't
even
gonna want to see this.
she was a little bit tipsy last night because she kept going like this. Like she's drinking something on the side and then comes back. Drink something on the side and then comes back. You know.
How embarrassing. At this stage right now, I assure you, if she has any friends, they are kind of stepping away.
It's sad to see somebody break down or just
A
get
dissolve.
wasted on.
I'm not saying that it's good looking. I'm not saying it's good looking. What I'm saying is she keeps presenting it. And the people she insulted and believes herself to be better than are monetizing her pain.
She actually said that she said if Mattel was he had a choice,
Let me tell you a secret, Ada.
he would have taken Melody back.
Melody's not going to take him back. But Martell's going to find another woman. Martell's going to find another good woman.
Mm-hmm.
And Ariane better hope that when he does, he doesn't take full custody of his child and go on to raise it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I
Because
agree.
what she has done is provided enough to substantiate the claim that she is unwell. And
Mm-hmm.
to substantiate the claim that maybe she needs a break from parenting. And to
Oh,
this is what she's giving. There's no way. Not ours. Cussing
yeah.
people out for your behavior.
That's what and at this point is what I'm asking. Where is the family? Where is mom? Where is brothers and sisters? You know what I mean? Where are these people that are supposed to be helping us? When you're failing and they realize, oh my gosh,
If
mom
she
is
had these people, she
right.
wouldn't have been with Martell for as long as she was. Damn, Monique, not someone else. I was listening to The Mind of Lilith. She's a YouTube blogger.
Mm-hmm.
And she was talking about how Martell manifests all of his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He's a powerful manifester. If he says he wants it, he gets it. He wanted 5 kids.
Mm-hmm.
He actually wants 6. So Monique is right. Ariane better make sure she's not the mother of the 6th child.
She wouldn't mind having 2 more. Wouldn't mind.
Right. By
She
the
would.
way, since we're talking about dum-dums, Tristan's having another child with his Kardashian. So idiots do exist.
Mm. Yeah, we love money.
But yeah, that's all I got for you. I'm about to log out.
What's been going on with you? Do you have a cold?
Yeah, man. I went to Portugal
You went
and
to
it was
Portugal and
freezing.
came back with all the viruses?
No, not a virus. I came back with a cold because I didn't have my Vicks.
Oh
And
my
it was
God.
60 degrees and I only had bikinis. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be 60 degrees, but you know.
You did not send us pictures. Would have loved to see those pictures.
I posted pictures and then my Facebook account got hacked
Well,
by
got
a
hacked.
Nigerian chick.
Is it?
Yeah, got hacked
Oh,
by somebody in Nigeria who went on Facebook dating and was getting all of them people, the men who don't have any melanin, unmelanated men.
We have
getting
that.
them to join her on Telegram. I had to go in and be like, yo, don't give this woman no money. Put up a picture of a blonde. Talk about she like
Really?
country music.
On your page?
Yeah, change my name and everything. I can't even get my name back until 60 days. Change my name to Linda. I was a white woman named Linda.
Really?
Yeah, and she
Just
was
like
getting
did.
them on Facebook dating, telling these dudes that she like country music and swimming. I can't even swim. The only thing she kept my history. She kept my life. Changed my name and my picture with all of my work experience, working in sustainability.
I did. What makes you think they are Nigerians?
Because when I had to go log, every time I had to go log her out, because me and this chick was fighting for my Facebook page.
Oh,
And every time I had to go log her out.
Ada Jordan, please follow Goody. It's Goody Gabor. Follow her on her IG. When you go to her IG, you can find out, her YouTube channel. She is good, peoples.
Yeah,
She does
whatchamacallit.
reviews. She does reviews on some YouTubes, and she also talks about other things that you'd be interested in. So go
Yeah,
follow her on her
I'm a
IG.
whole lot of
Goody
things.
Gabor.
But
Goody Gabor. Goody
what's up,
Gabor.
mama?
That's her
Sound like a whole
IG. And
man. Got me out here sounding like a dude.
yo, everybody who is here, please go watch Real Housewives of Dubai. Okay.
I have to catch up on Real Housewives of Dubai. Are we
Yes.
done with them yet?
No.
All
Real
right. So
Housewives of Dubai and Married to Medicine. Love those two shows. Oh, was nice. Thank you, Ada Jordan, for being here. Please follow every one of us. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Okay, go to Goody Gabor IG. Please follow her. Subscribe to her channel. Goody, your channel is also Goody Gabor, no?
yes.
Yes. Her YouTube channel is also the same name as her IG, Goody Gabor. Goody
Yeah,
Gabor.
I'll be rolling out soon. I'll be doing a show
Yes.
with
What
Enoch
shows? What shows?
until I ascend, but it's gonna be on hashtag on everything.
But what
And
about your platform?
that'll be spirituality chat.
There you go, guys. There you go. Are you doing reviews on anything?
I'm setting up to do reviews on these newer shows that are coming out. To do
Married at
weekly
First Sight,
No, I don't do that because
Ready to Love,
it'll be the
Miami,
new Ready to Love. I'll be doing the new
Miami.
Ready to Love. I'll be doing Love and Marriage Atlanta and Miami.
There's no Love and Marriage Atlanta in
No,
Miami.
not Love and Marriage, Love and Hip Hop.
Uh
Same
huh.
thing. By this stage, it's the same thing, right?
No,
Isn't it?
no.
Might as well be.
Love you, Goody. I hope you
Love you
feel
too,
better.
Mama.
Love you. Hope you feel better.
I
Thank you,
will. I will.
everybody. I know. I hope so. Y'all go,
Ah,
please. Go show some support to Goody Gabar. Goody Gabar on IG, Goody Gabar on YouTube. I love everybody. Thank you for showing your support. Thank you for being here. Let's extend some grace every day when you get up in the morning.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Maud. Bye. Bye.
Every day when you get up in the morning, extend some grace. Extend some grace to Ariane. Extend some grace to everybody. When you get up in the morning, it's a new day, new blessings. We thank God and we extend some grace. Let's leave the judgment to God. You never know. You never know. Do not forget to subscribe. I remain undisputed African queen. Thanks for watching. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye. Good night, Monique. Good night, everybody. Love you guys. Bye bye. Thank you for your support.